Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we're playing Tomb Raider. I seem to be losing my voice at the same time too, which is why I've got my soda stream with me. I love my soda stream. I'd be lost without it. We hopefully should be good if I can keep my voice. The voice has been going a little bit. Well, this is great. We'll try that again before I completely lose my voice. I would have been on here sooner, only our internet had actually played up a wee bit, or one of our leads has actually been a little bit loose, but BT have got it sorted. We're all good now. And this is why I've turned off voice control, because my controller can no longer understand me. I think, yes, we had just lost Alex, which I'm really disappointed about, because I kind of wanted Alex and Lara to get together. There was actually one time I was playing this game and I actually pulled that down really wrong, and it actually missed that and didn't break it.
Old logbooks.
Excavation has at last yielded new information
concerning
the weather patterns gripping this island. The tomb of an important general dating from the Kamakura period was discovered in our coastal dig site. This discovery is the missing piece of the puzzle. It will allow us to finally gain control of the storms.
As if Nadine doesn't lose her voice first.
Ancient ruins in the old base. Control over the storms. I need answers.
Can we get into that room? There we go. Oh yes, now I remember why I wasn't in that room before. You know what's even better? The last time I was playing this, we kept getting a chat where people were just posting like die and revive. I actually finally figured out what the hell that was. Took me a while to Google it.
This is a Tempo Suho. Hard to read the date, but Japan made thousands of these in the mid-1800s.
It's actually a way for you to interact with the game. You can apparently make it harder for me, or you can give me, I think, a wee bit extra health when you hit revive. Hi Nelson. I'm good as long as my voice doesn't give out. How you been doing, or have you been busy playing the Order? Which I'm still trying to get. But I'm for a town on Saturday, so I'm hoping, because it's a big town, that it should be there. Where did it go? I know, I've been staying away from people streaming. There's been a couple of people that have been streaming, and I have been trying to stay away because they all are doing the order. But I have learnt my lesson that unless you order, no, I did order it, which is really defeats the purpose of what I was going to say. Unless you order something,
Portuguese minted these in the 16th century for their colony in Malacca, Malaysia. This must have come from one of the old galleon wrecks.
No, there was one place that I thought had it, and I was all excited. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get it. But as soon as I went to get it, I might get the PlayStation 4 next because I got on. I might get DMC. What? DMC? Devil? Why have I a feeling I know? If any chance would that be Devil May Cry? Took me a while to get the hang of that one. DMC. I'm probably totally absolutely wrong. Now how do I get back down here? Oh. Yes. Believe it or not, I actually have that game. I've just never played it before. Okay. No, I actually have that game. I've just never got around to actually, tell I, I've never actually got around to starting it. It was one of my sister's ex-boyfriends. He had at one stage he was selling a couple of his games at that time. So because they were still seeing each other, I bought the games off him, but let him, you know, if he wanted to borrow them again or he wanted to keep them for ages, that was fine. I think that's kind of why I was glad that the games came to me, because then he knew that he could just borrow any game, and if I, you know, wanted to borrow a game off him, you know, it worked both ways. But as I said, ex-boyfriend being the key word, I still have the games. because I bought them. It's just he doesn't have them anymore. So I might see someday if I can get him. See if maybe there is a couple of games that he wants back. Then I think as well he was getting really big into the Xbox at that stage.
Get your shit together. We head out in 10. That place is a fucking death trap. Yeah, maybe the perfect place for some escaped prisoners to hide out. If they went there, they're probably already dead.
I kind of prefer, like, the Tomb Raider game, and the game I'm sure you're probably sick and tired of hearing, like Uncharted, stuff like that there. Kind of prefer the sort of more freedom kind of games, that I can move about and do whatever I kind of want, but it still gives me that option that, you know, for fighting bad guys and all like that, I get more of a better view. Saying that, I did love Batman. It took me a while to get used to the way Batman was sort of centered on your screen, that you couldn't really move him. Like, you know, I know you could move him and about, but not like the way I can sort of do Lara, you know. I can always sort of move my angle a wee bit. Saying that, I did love Doom. Doom was definitely the game that I grew up playing when I was a child. I agree. Oh, that was not good. I find it very hard excuse me. Like, people that see me play Minecraft on this, I think Minecraft is just gonna have to stay like a viewer game where I can play with people, you know, that are my friends. I've tried streaming it. Sometimes it can go horribly wrong. Sometimes it sounds like I'm just talking to four walls, because everybody knows I'm talking to somebody, but they can't hear the other side. You know, I had actually planned to get it. It was only because I hadn't heard anybody talk about it, that I didn't know what it was like. So it's always good whenever I can tell somebody, you know, what kind of games that I like, and then they say, you know, like you just did, say, oh, you should get this one, you know, because for me that's a lot more easier than just going out and buying a game and then maybe really not so much for going to the tomb. Maybe not kind of the game that I want, if you know what I mean.
Lara!
When we heard the explosion, we thought...
Alex. He was still on the ship.
Seems anyone caught with you has a pretty low survival rate.
Reyes,
Better keep your distance then.
let's just eat, okay? Those bastards went quiet, but it doesn't mean they're gonna stay that way. If I'm going to die in this place, I'm not gonna do it hungry. Save a man's stomach, save his soul.
Finally, a little positivity. Once Reyes finishes the boat, we'll be back to civilization in no time. And what a tale we'll have to tell.
A tale? I hope I never hear Himiko's name again.
We can take the boat out at high tide.
No, we can't.
Don't start that bullshit again, Lara.
Lara isn't the only one who thinks we're trapped, Reyes. Matthias may be insane, but he was certain about it. I saw it in his eyes.
He thinks resurrecting Himiko is the key to getting off this island.
God, it sounds crazy. This whole place is crazy.
These storms aren't natural. We have to face that.
She's right. When that storm hit the Endurance, I felt it. Something dark. Something alive. This place is cursed.
You know what? I
Where are you
actually
going?
thought that
There
too.
are ruins beneath that old base in the cliffs. Something in there led them to believe they could control the storms. I've got to find out what they discovered.
Just in case there's some
Once we're ready
parts,
to leave, we're leaving.
or I think it should where
Whether
it's a
you're
male
back or not.
character that seems to be a female character.
I won't leave without you.
So it's like a new version of the A-Team. Aha. I can't go to the cave. A tomb. And I know it's here. Because my thingy keeps bleeping every time I'm near it. There's it there. And then it makes a liar of me and it doesn't do anything. There we go. I do plan as well to go back and stream games off my PC. But my only... Why is my controller going absolutely berserk? It's flashing red, yellow, maybe a bit of orange in there. And I think there's a red glow coming off my PS4. I'm slightly a little bit worried. There we go. But no, I do plan as well to stream from my PC. The only slightly little problem with it is the only really games I have is World of Warcraft. I could buy the first 5 Tomb Raiders and redo them again, which is an option. I still have Doom 2 to finish, Doom 3, which I did try with a bunch of friends, and I died within the first 10 minutes, which was really great. I do have Silent Hill Homecoming. Meh. Problem with it being an old game, my computer and it are fighting, because apparently my computer's too high tech.
What are they doing here? Some kind of fishery.
Okay. See, that's why I was kind of thinking maybe redoing all the Tomb Raiders. Crying out loud. on, Lara. Move, 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 Lara. It is quite hard to figure out what to do in the PC.
They must use this place to
Oh,
store food.
Nelson. That reminds me. I also got for the PS4. Finally got it downloaded after a few problems. The Last of Us Remastered. So I'm sort of tied between which game to play after Tomb Raider. I got The Last of Us Remastered. I got the new Dragon Age game. I still have Watch Dogs to do, which is really bad because I meant to do that after I did Thief, and as you can see, that didn't work out. And I also got episode 1 and 2 of the Game of Thrones from Telltale Games. I was thinking that might be for like a night when I'm really tired and I can't focus. I was like, well, you only have to make options for this game. This might be the better option. Or if worst comes to worst, there's always Minecraft. You know the worst thing is, I'm talking to well, I know you guys are here, but like, you know, I'm still talking to myself. And the one person that's looking at, well, let's say person, the one thing that's looking at me funny is if to say, who the hell are you talking to? Is my fish. The fish is just staring at me. It's like, what are you talking to? But then when I wave at the fish, it turns its tail and like just that, yeah. It turns its back on me. I miss my wee beta fish. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I did like that game for the PS3, and I thought it would be a good game to get as well. Tomb Raider now was the unexpected game. I wasn't planning to re-get it. But when it was down to $11.99, I thought, if that's not a tell sign when to get a game, don't know what is. When I got it for the PS3, there was a bit in the game that I could not get past. I think I spent, there was one day I spent a good couple of hours trying to get past this part in the game, and it was really doing my head in. And I will admit, I was thinking, kind of was forgetting buying the game. I was like, how are you supposed to do this? Why can't I do it? Like, you know, I was going berserk. The controller got thrown down at one stage. My mother came in and goes, you alright? And I'm like, yeah, I'm just stuck in this game and I can't get past. Because I'm the kind of person that doesn't read instructions very well. And then it's like, oh right, oh Joel's telling you to do something. Oh, maybe I should listen to Joel. And then listen to him. I went, oh. I was like, I could have just sat in the corner and they would have walked right past me. It's like the amount of time I had died. My mother found it hilarious. then I will also admit, if it wasn't for my mother, I wouldn't have a PS4. Because she actually found the offer. She didn't have to. She used her Tesco vouchers in time for Christmas, and instead of just the amount she would have spent on my brother and sister, she had a limit, and she had already bought me a wee present for my car, and so basically what was left over, she used it for her Tesco vouchers, so she got double the points, which meant my PlayStation only cost me about £190. Yeah, £190, and I got Minecraft. It was either it or Call of Duty, and at that stage Minecraft was the only one I could get, so I was not complaining. It was only because I had said that I was in two minds whether to get a PS. How on earth am I going to get that? Can I shoot it down? Oh, maybe it's on top, Nadine. Maybe I should have looked it up, but no, so yes, I'm grateful for my mother. She came up with the idea, well actually tell I, she had come up with the idea, but she had seen the PlayStations in Sainsbury's that had gone down really well in price, and then yeah, it was only from it, and then it spiraled, and then she came up with this idea, and I was like, I'm getting a PS4. It was sort of an option. It would have been stupid not to take it at that time. No, I'm going to be disconnected. Because I think I've just lost internet. I have a bad feeling I have lost my internet. Nelson, are you still there? Anybody? Even if somebody just sends me gobbledygook. I still think of 2 minutes. Yeah. I would be the same. That's okay. No, I had a box flashed up on my screen, and it's been the box I've been getting all day. And it seems to be the box that kind of appears, and then about 20 minutes later, my net will crash. So I thought I had the lead to connect the PC or the PS to the router, but because I'm right beside the room, my roommate is having a wee bit of a hard time trying to connect. There's one wall. We don't understand why it's one wall in the house. Whenever it's been insulated, it's like really bad signal, which we don't understand. Like, you know, you go up to my room, it's fine. You go up to hers, it's fine. So the late I've gone back to the same place again. So to be fair, we kind of share sometimes the broadband. So I said to her, since I'm in the room, why don't you take it? trouble with the...
This island is more than I could have hoped for. Of course, these islanders are absolutely insane. Those poor people from the Endurance, so tragic, but honestly, it adds to the drama. Not only is this the mythical land of Yamatai, but the shipwrecks and the modern-day cultist. It warrants at least 2 documentaries, maybe even a series. Oh, Lord, this place is going to ignite the world's imagination, and I'm going to be right in the center of it all. Such a huge relief. All my chips were on this one number. I just need to be careful now. This situation could spin out of control on a dime. Once I have this Matthias fellow's ear, I can convince him that there's much to gain in cooperating.
I knew there was something
he
about
can't
him I
honestly
didn't
believe
like.
the things he preaches to these men, right? They're just lost and confused. I'll help to bring them all back to civilization. The sponsors are going to line up for this exclusive. The story is huge.
First boat, I'm pushing him off. Of course I do. Because I couldn't climb up anything smaller. Why on earth do I... That the... Oh. Oh. Now I see it. But no, I am really excited for the new Tomb Raider. Even though I think the way I've read it, I'm probably going to have to wait for it to come out on the PC or PlayStation 4. I'm still in two minds which console to get it for. You know, Lara, if Matthias didn't realize we were coming, he does now. Oh, bejeebus. I had visions of that not working at all, and then it all going wrong. But I do think my poor mother did get it. Was it Monday or Tuesday? I had tweeted for the Uncharted 4 game. Only because she actually had found this out before I did. Which how my mother found out before I did is quite surprising. there's a character, I'm assuming it's a villain, is actually called Nadine. So I was super excited because it's like, my name's never in anything, and I was like, it's in an Uncharted 4 game. Well, I think I cheered, danced around the room, going, I'm in Uncharted 4. No one, like, I'm not in Uncharted 4, but my name was in it. So the next day, what does Nadine do? Calls her boss over and goes, yeah, by the way, I might need like a week off work. I don't know when yet, but if we're not too busy, would that be alright? You know, it might be short notice. I don't quite know how I'm gonna need it off. And she was like, yeah, sure, no problem. She says, is it, you know, is there a reason? I was like, no, there's like maybe a week holiday, you know, maybe something going on like that, you know, with the family. I thought, do I really tell her it's for a game? That was fine. And one of my work colleagues turned around and went, you're looking Uncharted 4 off, aren't you? I was like, no. I was like, he goes, yeah, you are. He says, because we all seen your tweet. I was like, oh, worst. I knew I shouldn't have had work colleagues on my Twitter feed. Well, I only have one on my Twitter feed. I know, I'm so sorry. I know it's like, okay, like seriously change the record. But I find it so hard to get stuff with my name on it. When I was younger, I think my aunt, she had gone to Canada or something and found a wee tiny book with my name on it. But we had moved house and there had been a burst pipe and it got ruined completely, like it was destroyed, and I was so gutted. So I've never been able to see from where I've been. Apparently other people can find my name, don't ask me how. But I have never seen my name on anything apart from that, unless you ask them to put it on, then it's a different story. To the fact it was like my mother was like showing me this thing going, oh yeah, there's a character called Nadine Ross, and I literally fell over, I think, part of the sofa, whacked my foot off something. My dog was looking at me as if to say, what are you on? And I'm going, what? Can't be true. And I was like, oh my good god, there's a girl character called Nadine. And she said, that was basically what it was like. My roommate upstairs is probably going, okay, she's going berserk downstairs. Her boyfriend is probably looking at her going, I think you might need to lock her up. Is that not? Oh no, it's in a different one. I was thinking, hold on a minute, have I not been here before? Seriously, Lara? Did something happen? You can't just say that and leave it at that. Tell, please tell. Now I'm curious. Some random girl was on somebody's stream yesterday. You can't just leave a story like that, dude. I am the kind of person that would be going, details. See, now this would be the time my internet to crash. I'd be like, no, but I wanted to hear the story. Like, you can't do this to me. Wow. See, that would be quite freaky. I don't think I've ever, apart from my sister, that would be so strange to me. You don't expect anybody to be so close to you. Like, I think it's a miracle whenever I'm talking to people and they're like, oh yeah, you know, I'm from the UK too. It's like, oh, so am I. Because normally I do find the time I stream, I get a lot of Americans, which I love. I like getting people from far away, but sometimes it's nice to have somebody in the same region as you, you know, same time scale, so they kind of know what you're working on. I would have been gobsmacked. Like, I'm gobsmacked now at the moment, and I wasn't even there to witness it. Like, that has got to be so strange. Like, you're watching somebody play, probably, you know, watching people then chat online too. But like, somebody say, "Oh yeah, I like live here." It's like, you know, it's like, she just, no, she couldn't have just said. Did I just literally fall and see? What the hell is outside? We either have a fire going outside the house, or no, I think it's the light. I think the lamp and the trees are fighting each other again. I hope so. The front of the house is on. Okay, that's quite a strong flashing I'm getting at the front of our house. That better be a freaking light. Yeah, it is. I'm slowly beginning to worry there. I was thinking, okay, that's quite bright orangey colour that's flickering right across my curtains. Sorry, I know what I suppose. This is probably why I shouldn't stream with the lights off, because I get easily distracted. It's only because oh, there's the wall. Like, you hear people saying about it happening, but for it to actually happen to you, like, that's just a whole different ballgame. Can I get... Should I have climbed? I don't think I'm getting through that way. I don't think I'm getting that piece then. I think we'll just stick to the route and just hope for the best. It's like, I really want in, but I can't get in. Why not? No worries, Nelson. Thank you for coming across. I said I do always appreciate people watching, even if you don't chat. It just gives me somebody to talk to, so I'm not just rambling for like an hour or two. Alright.
Soon after we discovered the tomb, They came. The Oni. First, the lights went out. Then the screaming started. Was it us or them? That horrible sound. It still rings in my head. They wore the armor of my ancestors. They cut us down with ancient blades. Gunfire, shouting, blood. We couldn't stop them. Everything turned to chaos. And then silence. They were gone. Why did they leave? Why didn't they kill us all? Captain Osaka is in command now. We are leaving the base, but not the island. We're heading inland, to the monastery. There's no other way. We must follow the Oni, all of us. If we can't control the star, we must destroy it. But I know, we're all going to die.
It's times like that when you hear Lara talk. Well, when you hear people talking like that you just really wish you had decided to go to a different island. Oh. I could have sworn I killed... Oh. Let's not just go down there just yet.
If I'm going to get to the ritual chamber in that monastery, we need to fix that boat. I don't know how I'm going to convince the others to take it inland rather than off this island, but I have to find a way. Reyes won't be easy. She wants to get back to her daughter, and she's in pain over Roth. We will all. I still don't know exactly why Matthias wanted Sam in the first place, but it doesn't matter. She's back with us now. She's safe.
Like, thank you to the people that's watching the stream at this point in time. I can't actually see who you are because I am using the PS and I don't actually know if there's a way if I can actually tell who's watching or not. All I can see is just like a wee person symbol. So I do appreciate everybody that does watch the stream. Even if it's for 5 minutes. Or even if you come across and decide it's not for you, the fact that you took your time to actually come over, that's worth it, and I really do appreciate it.
The elevator is jammed.
Command to operative. Stop. Trinity is concerned. Stop. Acquisition of star phenomenon unacceptable. Stop. Sabotage of access operation imperative. Stop.
Okay.
Just need to loosen 3 more and that elevator will fall.
Oh. I wonder if... Whoa. That's not what I meant to happen, but...
Got to pry those other parts loose. Got to blast my way out of here.
Okay. Ah. Sorry, Lara.
Okay, just 1 more to go.